Hey guys, what's up? Welcome into Trainer Talk Tuesday. Sorry for the late start today. Got a bit behind as we were getting set up for this video. But before we get too far in, let me go ahead and start with a quote today that's going to be pretty much summing up what it is that we wanted to talk to you guys about today. And that quote is, surround yourself with the dreamers and the doers, the believers and the thinkers, but most of all, surround yourself with those who see greatness within you guys. So with that being said, we pretty much want to talk to you guys about community today and the idea of growth, especially when it comes to the topic of just business itself and ownership and just pretty much going out there and doing things that is going to, put yourself in a position to really be successful at what it is that you are trying to achieve.
Yes, guys. So we've been in business since 2015, and I would say, this is something that we've touched base on before, but really now, I think more than ever, is a point in our personal lives, but also professionally, where we see the value in seeking out community. For so long, Nate and I have tried to do things on our own. We've tried to handle the weight of everything that comes with running a successful business alone. And we've just gotten to the point where we realize that we don't have to do that. We no longer have to carry that burden anymore. In fact, it's not even wise for us to do so. And even from a spiritual side of things, I feel like we've reached a point where now it's just the time to, really broaden our influence. And the only way that we do that is by surrounding ourselves with like-minded people. People who have similar beliefs to us, people who are in similar industries, and people who just think in a similar way that we do, that are going to put us in positions to give us no choice but to grow. And I just think that's where we're at right now, is that really teaming up with other people in the health, holistic, fitness, healing industry, that we need you guys. And I think that you need us, that we need each other, and the best way for us to go about that is to just link arms in partnership and actually provoke change. Because the only way that we can actually truly change the world is to team up with other leaders who are trying to do the same thing.
Yes, guys, absolutely. So one of the biggest things that we talked about when we made this transition, moving from Indianapolis to Florida, is how we were so overwhelmed at the thought of all of the community here that are all, working as a team to service the community that they are within. And when we got here, and that was kind of a little bit of our thinking back in Indy, but after the first few years of our business, not really being able to be successful in that aspect, we really tried to take up, wearing multiple hats ourselves and trying to, service all these different parts that we wanted to offer within Never Settle Fitness. But now being here in Florida now for the past 6 or 7 months, for however long that is to be here, we have been overwhelmed with all of the wonderful, all of the hardworking, all the like-minded individuals that we have had the opportunity to meet, and that we have been, as you know, partnering with as far as Hydrate and Heal by Heather, the main company that we are now, doing a lot of our training with, we're affiliated with, we are signed under the same lease with this company, and that was a big step for us coming here. And that was some of the things that we wanted to do back in Indy, and we did it like right off the bat when we got here, just from being, consistent, ambitious, hardworking, and that drew attention from a lot of the community here that were already in a similar industry as we are, servicing this community. And then since being here from that point on, we have met a lot of other people in the massage industry and the chiro industry, any others that you could think of in the massage, chiro, nutrition for the most part, and overall wellness of people that we have came across. Yeah, just overall functionality. We actually had another company we were going to meet with today, but some things came up and we had to unfortunately reschedule, but we're really looking forward to getting out and meeting with this individual to further see how we can possibly, broaden each other's level of reach and success within our own industries and businesses, guys. So when it comes to the idea of community and it comes to the idea of growth, partnering with like-minded individuals that want to do a lot of the same things that you want to do could be critically important to your overall level of success. Now, that's not to say that you can't be highly successful in your own right, but when it comes to reducing the amount of stress you carry, the quality of service that you may be able to offer, you could be able to find more success partnering with someone that's already certified, already a bit successful in that aspect, and that can just take that whole level of stress off your hands and put it on someone else's who's already comfortable doing it, that's already set up to do it, and that can refer you people as well in that same aspect, guys. So community is important. It's always been important for us. We want to continue to be a part of the community down here in Florida, and we couldn't be more grateful and thankful that we chose a better place to live.
Yes, guys, I think there's a lot of benefits that come to teaming up and having high quality partnerships. As Nate mentioned, not getting burnt out. There's a lot to be said about that because, again, especially for me and my personality, that's just hard for me to do. I like to have control over certain aspects, and we dream big at Never Settle. Right now it's just Nate and I, but honestly, we have such a huge vision for what Never Settle could be, what it's going to be, and God is just kind of laying the groundwork for that to be possible. But it cannot be possible if we stay enclosed in just our way of thinking, just like our capabilities even. For us to really accomplish great things and to achieve this big long-term goal, we have to start incorporating other people. And I think for so long, especially, Nate can speak for himself, but I know for me, I was trying to do all those things, all of them. I'm like, okay, we need to, the bigger vision looks like this. Well, then I need to do this, and I need to do this, and I need to do this, and I need to do this. And it's just not possible. It's not possible. And if you try, you're going to fail miserably, and you're going to burn yourself out. And I personally have found myself in that situation many times where I'm just like, I know this is what needs to be done, but there's only one of me. There's only one of Nate. And there's only two of us, combined when it comes to working on Never Settle, hands-on like this. And then our other business partner, Jeremy. That's it, guys. That's us. And, we can only make so much. And I think that we honestly are just at a point where we're tired of, just leaving little showers or sprinkles of influence on people. And though that has been beneficial, I truly believe that we have changed people's lives during this process, but I don't want to sprinkle our influence or our gifting. I really just want a downpour of what that could look like. And again, the only way we can do that is with your help. So community for me honestly means, yes, not getting burnt out, but it also means having people to hold us accountable, okay? Because there's gonna be days that you just don't feel like doing certain things, and if you're left to just yourself, then it may not get done. But if you have a team of like-minded individuals whose hustle is just as great, if not greater than yours some days, then you can't fall behind. You have those people there constantly keeping you motivated, keeping you accountable, and reminding you why you're doing this. Because some days you can forget. Some days it is harder. We're only human. Things happen. It comes up. But to really have that support system is what it comes down to. To have people who don't just believe in the overall vision and they're working towards it themselves, but they believe in you too. And they believe in the significance that you provide to get to that end goal, because we all want the same thing, right? That's what it comes down to. We all have the same vision. We all have the same end goal, which is healing people, helping people live healthier lives, reversing disease, getting stronger, whatever that looks like, for our industry, living their best life so that, if we can put people in a position to live their best life, then they can go do great things too. And that's kind of always been my way of thinking, is that you'll never pursue your purpose in your life if you're unwell, if you're sick, if you don't feel good, if you don't move well. You can't possibly go out and accomplish great things if you're not at your best. So we help people get at their best. And we need other people to help us get at our best, So I think just that support system and overall love, accountability, motivation is super key here.
Yeah, guys, there's one particular quote, and I can't quote it verbatim, but I'm pretty sure you guys have heard some semblance of this before. But it goes back to that saying where people say that if you're the most successful or the smartest person in your crop of friends or your group of friends, then you need to get better friends, right? Because you want to be around people that's going to continue to motivate and inspire you to be a better you. So that's kind of the gist of what we're getting at when we talk about this community thing and partnering with like-minded individuals that, like I mentioned initially, can take a level of stress off you and also continue to help you offer a high quality of service. Because when you're trying to wear multiple hats and touch and dibble and dabble in multiple things, your product can start to get watered down because you're so overwhelmed with the process of trying to, keep up with all these different things that you want to do and have influence in, that you're not able to offer the best quality of service. But if you can pass that on, be trusting in somebody else that you believe in and that also believes in you, then that client can get the best experience possible and also the best results possible. Because yes, we all want to make money. Yes, we all want to be successful. But when you're really passionate about something, you hear folks say it all the time, well, now you're willing to do it for free. And when you're working in a career, and that's what we like to believe that we are, working in our career, well, we're really uber passionate about this, and we would do it for free. Helping people gain a certain level of health, get their bodies in a position that they feel a lot more happier about, where they're not as stressed out and their overall quality of life is risen, is important for us. We love that. And in the beginning, like I mentioned in my personal story, that was something that was, under the radar for me. I didn't really pay that attention until I really saw that first client and I saw them start to get those results that a lot of people that's coming from the athletic side of things would kind of see, okay, that's minuscule. You want to be able to get bigger, stronger, faster. But to be able to just have your clothes fit a little better, to be able to walk a flight of steps without losing your breath, or any of those little things that can be considered small victories are such huge victories for other people. And to continue to help people win and get those type of successes is important. And the best way you can do that is by working with a group of people that are like-minded with you, that you can continue to refer to each other to get them the best results for what they need. Because when you're in personal training like us, you're going to need someone that's going to teach that person how to eat if you can't do it yourself, or if you're not versed at doing it yourself. You're going to need recovery techniques and so on, so massage therapy. You're going to need adjustments, so you're going to need things like chiro services and all these other things that go into it, acupuncture, cupping, things that's going to help their bodies recover and assist with what they're doing with you in the gym. And when I say you, I'm just speaking from what we do. Now, this could be different for a lot of you out there because you're in different industries, but when you're passionate about it, when you're needing and you want to touch down on a few other things that you can kind of add to what you're doing in your business, well, a really great way to go about it is to bring other people in that is just as passionate as you, but doing something a little bit different, but can complement what you're already doing, guys. So that is what we're talking about today, is bringing in like-minded people that can help you get that client the best result possible.
Yes, and I truly believe that you're only as strong as your weakest link. And this may sound crazy, but I kind of want to be the weakest link. I want to surround ourselves with people who are way smarter than us, who are doing greater, bigger things than we are, because that's going to force us to have to step up. Because we don't want to be the weakest link. Nobody wants to be the weakest link, but I want to surround ourselves with people who are go-getters, who are doing way more than we are right now, who are, not satisfied, who are constantly hungry. And I think that's what this ultimately comes down to, guys. Just kind of briefly, if this sounds like something you're interested in, maybe nobody will be interested, maybe a lot of you will be interested, but if this sounds like you, we're looking for driven people, smart people, people who aren't just passionate about what they do, but they truly feel like they're living in their purpose. That every day that they're getting up and what they do serves a greater purpose. Ideally, we would love people that are faith-based, because that's what we are, that share a common belief system with us. Anybody who is like that, if that sounds like you, that you're hungry for more, you're driven, you want to be a part of community, you want to be a part of something bigger, you want to be a part of, really changing the world, being an instrument to do that, to forever change a person's life and to have a ripple effect in their life forever, then reach out to us, because we're looking for you. And if you are in the health, fitness, healing, holistic industry, please reach out. We're going to be doing interviews over the course of several months. This is something that's going to be ongoing. I can't tell you exactly what that's going to look like. We don't have all the answers here, but I would like for us to have the type of partnership where we all benefit. And I do mean even like from a financial standpoint, where we can have like a referral program where people are making money for referrals, where we are truly passionate and compassionate for each other and each other's success. Again, because we're all working towards that final goal. So I want us to all benefit from that. So I'm in the process of kind of working out what that looks like, those details. And like I said, if you're even remotely interested, you can pull out at any time. You don't have to, you're not signing your name in blood or anything, guys. But if you're even a little bit curious, reach out to us. Reach out to us individually. You can message us, send us your name, number, email, and we'll just be in contact over the course of these next few months. Like I said, as we start to figure things out and grow in this, we're going to expand, and we would love for you to be a part of it if you feel like you are a good fit.
All right, guys, and there you have it for Trainer Talk Tuesday. But let me leave you with this quote again just one more time, because I think it's a really awesome quote, guys. And that quote, again, that we started with is: surround yourself with the dreamers and the doers, the believers and the thinkers. But most of all, surround yourself with those who see greatness within you. All right, guys, so just like Larissa mentioned, if that's you, if you're one of those people, you would like to get together and you would like to talk a bit more about what it is that we're trying to do and how we can go about helping each other, then definitely reach out, hit us on a DM, comment beneath this video, get with us. We'll get back to you at our earliest convenience, and we would love to talk to you and tell you more. So,
all right, guys, as always, never give up,
never lose hope, and
never settle.
All right, folks, you have a great rest of your week. See you next Tuesday, same time, same place.